it means that while everyone else is on lockdown and at home, we can't do that. We have to be working at all times. So what happened to me was something that was really stressful. So I woke up one morning and I had been doing work all night, updating systems of our systems of our reporting here in South Africa on the COVID episode. So while I fell asleep while working, and then when I woke up in the morning, I thought I should quickly run and go bath, but I realized that the left side of my face was not responsive. So anyway, to cut the long story short, I got to look in the mirror. I thought I was swollen, but I realized that actually the left side of my face, I couldn't smile. My cheek couldn't move. My eye couldn't close. It was like open. So I took a short video and sent it to my dad, my family, to show them what was happening. So being someone who works in medical field, I suspected that it was something that we call facial palsy. Happens during stressful conditions. No one actually knows what really causes it. That it could be a virus or something, bacteria, but mostly stress. But it's unknown. The cause is still unknown. So how they treat it is they give you steroids, and I'm afraid of using steroids. I've never used them before. So I went to my practitioner just to get tested for everything COVID related and everything, to make sure it was not COVID and it was not stroke. And then indeed it was not any of those things. I was diagnosed as having facial palsy. So they prescribed me steroids and some other medication to. It's a nerve damage that occurs on the left side on the right side of the facial nerves, because your facial nerves, the right facial nerves feeds the left side, and the left facial nerves feed the right side. Anyway, it's something biomedical related. So the medication they'd given me was to improve the damaged part, or to repair the damaged part of my nerves. So I came back and I discussed with my husband. I called my parents also, because just to see amongst us, the family, how much product we have, because we had dispersed all the products that we had. So we found that I had a downline who still had snowfield, and my mom, she's my upline, and my dad is my upline to Pastor Mtemo. So they had Cell, so they sent it to me immediately. So I ended up having these 3 products: snowfield, 2 packets of snowfield. I also had 2 packets of Cell. So with the Cell and the snowfield, I took 1 in the morning on an empty stomach with water, 500 milliliters of water, and then I'll take 1 before I go to bed in the evening. So I took this twice a day. And then with the Cell, I was very aggressive because I wanted to get well fast, because I couldn't take sick leave, and I needed to submit reports while I was sick. So I would take 3 of these in the morning and 3 in the evening. And then, so the miracle part of it was the eye, because I could see that my face is getting reaction. And also there were some exercises I was doing. I exercise a lot. So we used to go running with my husband very early in the morning with within the regulations of our lockdown, I would go running during our curfew times, and then, but I also did breathing techniques where I'll blow my air into my mouth, like, just that action also. But the thing that helped me the most is that my eye was very dry and it was open. When I slept, my eye would stay open. So what helped me with that is that I used Miracle Intense. So every time I felt that my eye was dry, I would spray Miracle Intense in my eye. And within 3 days or so, I started seeing changes. This side now could start smiling, because the right side was the one that was fine. It was a bit droopy. So this side started smiling. When I smiled, I could see this side is also reacting. That's why I was also not much appearing on Zoom, because I didn't want people to see me looking terrible. But yeah, so that was my experience. Within 2 weeks, I was fine. I sent another video to my parents where I was doing this thing we use for speech therapy in patients. I was doing it, and it had much improved. Now that I'm speaking to you, you can hear every word I'm saying. It's a miracle, because a few weeks ago I couldn't do that. I was mumbling and swallowing my words because my tongue was I couldn't even eat, because half of my esophagus was not holding food. So if I drink something, I have to drink very little. Otherwise, it will come out, because it couldn't hold, my throat couldn't hold food down. So if I eat, I have to make sure I eat 4 hours before sleep. If I eat or drink something just before sleep, you just see water, if I drank water, coming out of my mouth, or I'm choking on water. So we have amazing products, and this is my personal testimony. It happened to me. It happened for me. It worked. I was not on Zoom a few weeks ago, but my parents told me that there was somebody who was struggling with the same issue that I had. And I just wanted to tell them that they shouldn't be afraid. It's completely curable. Just use what you have. You can, if you have double stem cell instead of crystal cell, it's still okay. It can still work. But I had crystal cell, and these two, they helped me a lot. So that is my testimonies, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Dr. Bua, and praise God, good things are working in South Africa. Also, thank you very much, Pastor Mutema, for bringing in such a powerful lady into our platform as well. Okay.